Hey guys, I'm Oscar and I'm 18. Um, I've had social anxiety for about 8 years. Um, and I've tried some medicine and therapy. Um, and I'm still trying that. So, um, yeah, I basically I get anxious around people, and it's sort of it's sort of like this anxiety is perpetuated by itself because when you're anxious you can't really think straight and you get really tense, and that just people don't like that kind of vibe, so it makes the anxiety even worse. um, so that's what it's like for me. um, what else? Let's talk about how it started. I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 7 years old. Um, so I had problems in class. I would get up a lot and talk a lot in class, and I would be punished by the teacher. And um, the characteristic of ADHD is high sensitivity. So I was really sensitive to criticism, and any kind of criticism I took, even if it was a joke, I would take it really badly, you know. And what else? I think that's what sort of made me withdraw socially. I just didn't want to deal with the feelings of embarrassment and shame, you know, and the anxiety and depression. So I just withdrew to avoid it. And I figured I don't know what I was thinking. I was just trying to avoid negative emotions, but it actually led to more anxiety and depression. So yeah, avoidance is definitely not a good way to cope. Um, what else? That was like elementary school, 5 to 11 years of age, and junior high. Junior high was sort of rough at first because I had some, I guess, bullies, but they weren't around for long. I had people who would tease me in elementary school too, so I already knew what it was like. But yeah, I think that really lowered my self-esteem and my confidence, and my motivation, of course, because it's just all of this negativity focused on me. So I just sort of try to run away from it, and that energy it's not just going to disappear. It's there, and it affected me. So yeah, that's what it was like. In high school, I was really anxious when I was a freshman. Um, just talking to people, my face would blush, and my heart would beat really fast, and I would just be really nervous and panic, and it was really scary feeling that way so often. And I felt really tired after I got home because being in that constant state of alarm really, it really wiped me out. And I think it's largely biological. This whole mental illness, it's not just imaginary. it's real. Um, so I think awareness needs to be spread because there's a lot of stigma associated with mental illness and stuff like that. Yeah, so the first couple of years high school were, not so great. I was teased, because I was, you know, this person in particular knew about, he could sense my fear, I guess, and he would pick at me, and put me on the spot in front of people, so, that really embarrassed me, and, yeah, I just really hated it. So I did online school for the other 2 years, and that one was even worse probably because I was isolated for 2 years. I didn't have anyone to talk to, and I think that really made the depression worse and the anxiety worse. It's just another avoidance coping style, So I've pretty much become avoidant now. I'm pretty sure I have avoidant personality disorder. Yeah, that's basically my life. I didn't say everything, just school mostly and stuff like that. Yeah, I don't really know what else to talk about right now since I covered basically most of it. Right now I'm just, I'm doing independent study because I still have 20 credits to finish before I can graduate. But after that, I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I don't really have any direction right now. So I guess I'm just going to have to figure that out after I'm finished with school. Yeah, mental illness is real, and it's not a joke, and it's not imaginary. People actually suffer from it, and you can't just tell them to man up and, just get on with life. It's like talking to a crippled man, just get up and walk. It's no big deal. Look at me, I'm walking. It's not like that. It's not that simple. It's a real illness. It's possible, but it's really not as easy as people think it is. You need support, which is really hard to come by when you have social anxiety most of the time. Sometimes you do have support, but in the bad cases there isn't much there, and some people are even isolated completely without family or friends. So my anxiety is pretty severe, and my depression, I'm pretty sure I have major depression, but I don't know, it's, I try not to talk to people about it, because it's personal and really negative. I don't want to dump all that on someone. That's why I have a therapist. So, and I'm not, I'm not too keen on people knowing my problems, I'm just trying to get through, and I'm trying to learn as much as I can about myself and about the world. I'm just a normal person. It's basically, I just have an illness. I'm not my illness. So, I can't limit myself to my illness, So, that's about it for this video. I don't really know what it's about. Yeah, that's all I have to say.